Hey, Facebook, it's Jericho Woods, and welcome to RFD-TV Live Music Mondays. We're here live from the 615 Hideaway out here in the middle of Tennessee somewhere. I'm not really sure where we're at, actually, but we're excited about playing y'all some music.
That's why it's a hideaway.
Yeah, don't try to find us because you ain't gonna. But we're tickled that you're here. I'm talking here a little bit, giving you a little bit of time so you can get on here and get situated, get your milk and cookies or whatever you need to sit here and watch us play some music for the next little bit. We're excited that you're here, and I'll quit yapping, and we'll play some music. How about it? About a little Monday morning cigarette.
Let's do it.
Punch in my car, living on borrowed time. I'm working too hard on a dream it isn't even mine. There ain't no job, so we're driving now out of town. I know I won't get home before the sun goes down. I'll be smoking that Monday morning cigarette, and you know it means I'm back to work again. Guess I haven't made a chance, now to think it all of this will never end. Yeah, will never end. The lease is due, and the bills keep coming in. So I kiss my girls at night, in the morning do it all again. I'll be smoking that Monday morning cigarette, and you know it means I'm back to work again. Guess I haven't made a chance, now to think it all of this will ever end. Monday morning cigarette. I'll be smoking that Monday morning cigarette. Guess I haven't made a chance, now to think it all of this will ever end. Monday morning cigarette. Monday morning cigarette. Now I'm just going to pretend y'all clapping right here. Clapping at home. We are tickled to be here. RFD-TV has been really good to Jericho Woods, and obviously we have a rural background. Most of us come from rural areas, and Paul and I both live on a
Got on
farm.
the city hat today.
Yeah, you do.
Greg Thomas, that's
There
for
you
you,
go.
buddy.
Little crop production services. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, so it's the causes and the stuff that RFD gets behind is stuff we get behind too. So we're excited to work with them. We're glad that you are at home checking us out on a Monday, on a dreary Monday. It's
Might be pretty where they are.
That's true. I forget that we're worldwide. On the face page. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, since we're in Tennessee,
We should play Tennessee.
we should play a song about Tennessee, and it's titled appropriately Tennessee. Well, I was young, so was she. She told me about going down Tennessee. So we packed the bags and headed out one night. nothing left here for me. Down in Tennessee. Oh, down in Tennessee. There you go. Nice. Little Tennessee for it.
Josh wrote that one several years ago, and we're proud to be playing it for you today. We're glad to be here. What a cool thing, the 615 Hideaway. We feel like we have discovered
They'll
something.
find us. I do think the people outside wondered who we were when we were all lined up parking around the cul-de-sac. Who are these creepers?
Oh,
we were early.
We're the only country rock band in the world that's always early.
Yeah,
Farm rock.
Yeah, farm. There you go.
Farm
see?
rock.
You got a early bird gets the worm.
Sons of Mellencamp.
There you go.
Wonder if he knows about us.
Probably not. We'd like to play Farm Aid, John. Make it happen. Call Willie. Hey, let's
Want to do a cover?
Yeah, let's do a cover song. Shh. We don't want Facebook to know we're playing a cover. So we wrote this and
That's even worse.
yeah, I guess that is true. Yeah, we didn't write it. You'll recognize it though.
Well, I got a road to keep from riding, and I'm bound to keep on riding. And I got a
in the van going down the road. It was probably about 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning, Josh and I were going down the road in the van. We were wondering, what if Waylon had been from Macon and on Capricorn Records instead of hanging out in Austin? We think that's what it would have sounded like, probably.
Pretty much.
Him and Dickie would have had the best band ever. I'm just saying.
You darn tootin'. I'm trying to keep it clean for you at home, folks. Darn tootin'.
Family show here.
I do need to take a minute. Like I said, we're at Jericho Woods. We are based out of Kentucky. Excuse me.
Tell by the allergies.
Yeah, I'll introduce all the guys here in a little bit. We've had a lot of luck here recently. We were featured in Rolling Stone Country as a rising artist, a breakthrough artist, which is funny when you think about how long we've all been playing
Overnight
music.
success, baby.
But and then I also have had our video for a song called "Better Now," which has been on all of the country radio stations, CMT, GAC, and rotation and all that. We actually got on CMT 12 pack.
CMT Music 12 pack
this week.
last week.
And I can say that because RFD doesn't play videos yet. We need to get them on that, don't we? Come on, RFD, if you're listening. We need to put some videos in circulation. Make it happen for us country folk. But yeah, we're tickled. We consider ourselves rock and rural, right?
Roll.
Yeah. Actually, the boy from Texas penned that. He coined that phrase, and that's kind of what we are. We have a hard time when people ask us what kind of music we play because it does kind of go across the spectrum, but it's all rural music.
I have a real romanticized story about how I think he came up with it.
Okay, let's hear it.
He was sitting in a lonely, dusty saloon, drinking a pearl in a can, eating a kolache, listening to Jerry Jeff Walker and Ray Wiley Hubbard, and it came to him in his big old Texas brain, rock and roll. And Willis Allen Ramsey, too. Get all those
There you
Texas
go.
guys covered. We do have a website we'd like to invite you folks to check out. It's JerichoWoodsBand.com. And we're selling merch on it now. Cuz here
Boy,
has figured out how to open the digital store.
Man, I have figured out the old interwebs.
The Jericho Flea Market is now online. So we've got shirts
I
and
will have
CDs
some
and
yard
stuff.
sale items available before Christmas.
It's like Bargain Barn.
Oh, man, good Lord.
We're on social media as well, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We've got physical copies out, but you can check out all of our music on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, and Spotify.
Since it's been Indian summer where we live, here in Tennessee and Kentucky, we'll do a summer song before it gets too cold. It's called Love the Way You Love Me.
My girl always knows just what I need. She said, let's take a weekend by the sea. We can leave right now, be there by sundown, smelling that salty breeze. Hey, that sounds good to me. I wanna dance all night to a favorite song while the waves and the stars all sing along. No place I'd rather be. Senorita, my speeder, feel like making love when I see you. Your lips and mine entwined in a melody. Love the way you love me. Man, it's gonna be hard to leave. Your sun-kissed skin tangled up in the sheets. Said Monday's coming. She said, honey, let's wait another week. Hey, that sounds good to me. I wanna dance all night to a favorite song while the waves and the stars all sing along. No place I'd rather be. Senorita, my speeder, feel like making love when I see you. Your lips and mine entwined in a melody. Love the way you love me. Love the way you love me. I wanna dance all night to a favorite song.
You've got Tennessee feeling like the Floribama.
There you go. Man, I feel like I'm used to standing up. I'm about to break this chair moving around so much.
It's the beauty of live streaming, folks. I've been thinking the same thing the whole time. I was like, man, I'm going to fall.
What'd you say, George? It's like holding down a fish. I can't hardly sit still on these things.
We've got so much to answer if y'all have questions for us. See the sign?
Oh, well.
So, do you have any questions for me?
Well, Paul, actually, I was wondering, how did you grow that luscious beard?
Well,
It is no shade
Kentucky
November.
Beard Butter, beard products.
There you go. There you go. A little plug for home.
Used to be Martha White, now it's beard butter.
Well, yeah, if you have questions, you'll post those. They'll let us know what they are, and we'll tell you a big old lie. How about that?
We'll tell you something.
How about a Moonshine song?
How about a Moonshine?
You for that? Y'all for that?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I was thinking about it.
Well, you were thinking about that dill pickle moonshine, weren't you? Don't drink that.
Never again, he says.
Ask my dad. Ask Pappy about dill pickle moonshine. Bless your heart, Dad. Bless your heart.
And I'm sorry, cuz.
Gonna take my baby down to the river and have ourselves a real good time. Had a question I would deliver, but up ahead
could use a drink of that water. You need some water? Hey, do we get any questions?
Yeah, what's the tattoo on your arm say?
Oh, that's a good question. All right, so most people think I really like Jamaican music, or I race cars, so it's a stoplight. But it's actually I have 3 children, and it's their birthstone colors. So that way, when I'm sitting there playing guitar, I can see my kiddos' birthstone colors. Aw, there's a collective aw at home on the other side of Facebook.
What's your favorite place for inspiration for new songs, to write new songs?
He's got the coolest shop. Josh lives on his grandparents' old farm, and his granddad, Cub Mitchell, and my granddad, Tootie Priest, were first cousins, and they grew up together, and they were...
So if we break up,
we're still cousins.
we'll still be cousins.
But, they were more like brothers than cousins growing up. They got caught smoking in the barn together, got spanked, and jumped in ponds. And
Isn't that a bluegrass song,
woods.
Smoking in the Barn?
I think if it ain't, it ought to be out behind the barn, I
There you
think,
go.
maybe. But Josh has got this garage, and we still call it Cub's Garage, and we just had some great jams in it. Every time we go in there and fire up the wood stove in the winter, and we might jam on the Allman Brothers Jessica for an hour, but something's going to come out of it, and a song's going to be written, and he may write it that night and text it to me via iPhone, and we may finish it, or he may finish it himself. But that's where I get inspired, and
We're audiophiles. We all listen to all sorts of music, and we talk to each other and say, "Hey, have you listened to this song?" In great artist steel, right? Not to say that we're great artists, but you listen to the people that you like. And you have to really be careful, because if you listen to somebody too much, you'll start sounding like.
But you
them.
wear your influences on your sleeve, and I think that's a good thing. I mean, it's. I think by listening to us for a short period, you can tell maybe sort of who we like. We might surprise you.
Yeah.
You might not know we're huge Beastie Boys fans.
I'm sweating like a dog. Wait, y'all got the heat lamps on. Shoot. Oh,
He's lathered up.
oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Run, old Molly, run.
Where's this been?
Makeup's getting all chunky.
Has this been in your back pocket?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Awesome.
How'd you guys all meet?
It's his
It's
fault.
that's another sordid tale. Okay, I don't really know
more of a
Pierce at
sordid
all.
tale.
They're related. So they've known each
So,
other.
all right, so we're cousins. I've known Paul forever. He played bluegrass. I had another band I played with, but we kept up with each other. I taught high school. We're talking about RFD and rural America. I taught agriculture for 13 years, and so the first school I taught at, Jory was a student. He was actually in my guitar club, even though he played fiddle, and he had long hair and wore AC/DC shirts and played fiddle, which is why he's perfect for this band.
Kenny Baker and Angus Young. Baby.
Yeah. And but when I student taught, Mr. Young Kyle Daniel was a sophomore, and I'd sneak him into shows, and he was underage. Or we went and watched John Mayer in concert back when John Mayer was just starting out, and so kind of a unique history with us. Now Pierce kind of came via Kyle. They had been in a band called The Last Straw together. Pierce is from Texas. Went to Oklahoma State for a while, transferred to MTSU. That's where you all met. So, they were in school for music business and all that good stuff. And we were just living life back in Kentucky, doing the thing. Paul was a radio DJ for a while, and I don't know. We're kind of this was late in life for us to actually probably start trying to build a music career, but
When it's right, it's right. You go with it.
yeah. I mean, Paul and I slept in the same bed last night,
Glamours of the road, folks.
butt to butt. Yeah.
There goes your major label deal.
Well, hey, we're as real as you can get, guys. But I feel like we're pretty good old boys
We try.
for the most part. My kids are probably home going, Dad.
It's funny. Dad rock has taken on a whole new meaning. And because now that we have kids, Dad rock used to be Foreigner.
Which I love.
And the Eagles.
Start
Now,
making love.
now Dad rock is The Cure.
But I will say this though, I know you said you don't bring hosts in now because they talk too much. We're talking too much.
We talk a lot.
But I think we all have appreciation for our families and our dads. Like my dad and I went and watched Tom Petty and Joe Walsh this summer, and then we went and watched the Eagles last week, and I'm taking him to watch Jason Isbell in December. So it's our parents have had a big influence on the music that we listen to, and I think that shaped us too, because I love Foreigner.
And their openness to us listening to music all the time, and Josh had a band in high school that was loud and probably not very good. And
Smashing Pumpkins.
I had
and
several bands in
Foo
high
Fighters.
school, but, you know, bluegrass and rock bands that were loud and not very good. And our parents were gracious enough to let us practice in their homes, and they didn't kick us out. So that just made us. What was it? Lester Roadhog Moran said, and that's what made us what we are today.
And I don't remember what your question was, but there you go. So, that being said,
It's a stoplight.
yeah, it's a stoplight. Actually, green, it means go. Start singing. We like I said, we've got a video. It's been on CMT and GAC. It's a song called "Better Now." We're really proud of it. Almost has 100,000 Spotify streams. So if you got Spotify, you can go get it there, or we're on iTunes and all those things as well. So, but anyway, here's a song called "Better Now."
Wasn't always this happy. Used to walk around in the rain, but you came along and all of that changed. Used to hide in my shadow, sleeping away all my days, and I found you and all of that changed. Well, I'm better now, better than I was before. Well, I'm better now, yeah, I'm better now, baby. Used to walk in this city, drowning out on my pain, but you came along and all of that changed. Well, I'm better now, better than I was before. Well, I'm better now, yeah, I'm better now, baby. Lit a fire in me, burning like the sun. God, I think I finally found the one. Wasn't always this happy. Used to walk around in the rain, but you came along and all of that changed. Well, I'm better now, better than I was before. Well, I'm better now, yeah, I'm better now, baby. Well, I'm better now, better now.
I don't have a ton of.
Thank you.
I don't have a ton of sustain.
Something
to dig.
different. We actually shot the video, guys, for that a year ago today.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy.
The cycle of that video, it took it a year to get on CMT.
But what a fun year.
Hey, at that rate, we'll get a Grammy by the time we're 75.
Dr. Ralph did. Good enough for him, good enough for us.
There you go.
It is a pleasure to be here and to be affiliated with RFD-TV. I was on the Cumberland Highlanders show back in the day when it first started. My buddy Johnny Campbell and Mr. Butch Robbins and a bunch of us got together and played a bunch of Monroe tunes and filmed in cool historic locations. So my history with RFD means a lot to me, and it was such an honor for them to let me early in my career be amongst giants and stand amongst legends. So I'll never forget them for that. And then Josh has got a great history with RFD too. You had a blast with them, what, week before last?
Yeah, I got to go work with RFD for National FFA Convention in Indianapolis, and was able to go out and interview kids and live stream some stuff for them. So hopefully we'll do a lot of things with RFD in the future. We're buddies, so we'll keep it going. This will just be the first of many things you see.
There's just not a better voice for rural America than RFD. I mean, I love the cattle auctions. I loved Marty's show. I love the polka show. Yeah, I love everything.
My granddad used to call me every Saturday and go, "You watching Marty?" And I go, "No, Granddad. I'm out playing or I'm doing something else." He's like, "Oh, he's good today. He's really getting it."
Always good. Always good.
Let's do a song about Back Home.
Yeah.
It's a tune called Sinking Creek.
It's a sinking creek floating bonfire night. Gonna wrap my arms around you and hold my baby tight. It's just you and me and that's alright. 'Cause it's a sinking creek floating bonfire night. Gonna let the moonshine rain down upon us. It's a sinking creek floating bonfire night. We can float on down to Basin Spring. I already threw a blanket down, so you don't need a thing. See the lights on Pilot Ridge fade out of sight. 'Cause it's a sinking creek floating bonfire night. It's a sinking creek floating bonfire night. Oh yeah. It's a sinking creek floating bonfire night. I wanna see the flames reflected, dancing in your eyes. 'Cause it's a sinking creek floating bonfire night.
Heck yeah. Sinking Creek is a real place.
And it's cold, boy.
Jump off the rope.
You can jump in that. You can jump in Sinking Creek in the middle of July, and you'll come out about the color of this shirt. It'll turn you. It'll smurf you. It's a great place, though, and a special place near and dear to my heart. I'm not going to tell you where to catch the rainbow trout. You can come see me, and we'll take you.
All right, so Paul wrote a song a few years ago, and it's a pretty haunting song. Like I said, we both live on a farm, and my dad's worked really hard. He's happy that I'm living on the farm. He's working hard to keep his farm and my grandparents' farm going with his sisters, and I'm sure he hopes that someday I'll have all the farms and And but it's a sad truth that sometimes that doesn't happen, and people lose their farms, and it just doesn't always work out that way. And times are tough. And Paul was really, really dark and sad one day.
Well, I've been listening to a lot of Neil Young, a lot of like Rust Never Sleeps era Neil Young, and where we live in Kentucky, we love to hunt wild mushrooms called hickory chickens or morel mushrooms. They're low price of $50 a pound at the Whole Foods, or an ounce probably. But you can find them in the woods in Tennessee and Kentucky and Indiana and rural places. Some folks call them morels, some folks call them dry land fish. I call them hickory chickens, and somebody came in and did some logging that wasn't the best job. And the laps were all over, and old rose bushes and green bars took over and ruined my mushroom hunting. So I got mad about it. So instead of writing a song about bad mushroom hunting, I wrote a song about death and destruction.
Losing your farm and taking your life. There you go. Right before dinner.
Here's a happy one, kids. It's called Clear Cut.
Chicks never came and my farm sits barren and sad. So load up my pistol, I'm planting my pipe on and I'm sending myself straight to hell. My farm's up for sale.
Somebody just died.
We do come, we're Kentucky boys, and we come from even though we don't necessarily play traditional music per se now, we do come from that background, and ballads, murder ballads and tragic ballads and everything that came, out of first generation Carter family and Bradley Kincaid and Jimmy Rogers and all. It certainly influenced the guys that influenced us and the guys that influenced them. So it's kind of traditional.
And I think that kind of also sets us apart from modern country music. While I like to sound like modern country music, we don't necessarily sing about the same content.
I'd love to hear some Lubin Brothers with Rascal Flatts production. That would be cool, man.
That would be killer. So yeah, so I don't know. We found ourselves right here, and maybe that's why RFD-TV is a good place for us, because we're kind of somewhere in the middle, and I feel like there's a forgotten group of people out there who don't like. Well, I say don't like, but don't respond to the younger focused modern country music.
When you work all the time, you can't party all the time. They don't make enough coffee.
And at the same time, they're not going to necessarily want to hear all the sad or introspective stuff that your Americana and independent artists usually do. So we try to feel
those poor obscure guys that are in like Garden and Gun and Billboard.
Yeah, those guys.
Underground, baby.
Yeah, so I just as well get featured in Progressive Farmer
I'd much
anyway.
rather.
So anyway, there's our spiel. But we know we have a congregation out there and a tribe that are people just like us that are looking for a sound that represents them. So
it's funny though. We were Josh and I had this talk a couple of years ago. We heard somebody really knocking the bro country thing, and we thought, well, we both sold our big 4-wheel drive trucks to finance the band. We had awesome ones with lift kits.
Yeah.
We love field parties. We have been known to partake in the cheaper of barley beverages in cans.
I like bonfires. I like fishing.
I cannot wait for this weekend because it's modern gun season, and there's this big 8-pointer that I've been watching.
But at the same time, we're aware of social issues and other things like that. And we're sensitive to those things. And so, yeah.
We are real rural America.
I think so.
We are real rural America, we think. Be an honor to represent you.
Right. Well, and I'd like...
At Farm Aid.
I'm gonna, yeah, John Cougar, John Mellencamp. I know you don't call yourself that anymore.
You've done it now,
man. That was my favorite time. Just saying.
I'm
gonna take the opportunity to introduce everybody on the very small stripped down drum kit today. Usually he's like Carter Buford from Dave Matthews Band, 100-piece drum. But today, Mr. Pierce,
Pierce.
Yeah, Mr. Pierce Harrison from Dallas, Texas.
Give me my hand.
Playing the brushes. Mr. Kyle Daniel from Bowling Green, Kentucky. Now lives here in Nashville. Mr. Jory Hutchins back here on the fiddle from Boston, Kentucky. Mr. Paul Priest, my cousin.
Roy and Bud.
Yeah, from Bewleyville, Kentucky. And
this is my cousin Josh Mitchell from Webster, Kentucky.
There you go.
Everly cousins.
The whole family. Let's since most of us are from Kentucky, let's do a Kentucky song real quick, if y'all don't mind. But it's about people from other states too. But we
Not
wrote
really.
it.
Not really.
No.
This is not for you.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is for our Kentucky folks. We're gone a lot, and but we're always looking back home, and we've got families, and I've got children and wife. Well, one wife. I say children and wives. This isn't Utah.
It's all about Utah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a song called "Weep No More." You're all gonna have to turn this off here. 1, 2, ready, go. I've been putting lots of miles in between us. I've been chasing down big jobs on the road. Seen a lot of pretty places, but I miss those little faces. And I'll be pulling in the drive before too long. 'Cause I've been driving all night, but I ain't got home yet. Trying to be
messages on my phone. I'm trying to get back to my old Kentucky home. Love to see the shores of California, and Texas is as big as they all say. And the mountains out in Colorado, well, I'd trade them all for bluegrass any day. 'Cause I've been driving all night, but I ain't got home yet. Trying to beat that old familiar sunset. Got 3 I miss you, daddy messages on my phone. I'm trying to get back to my old Kentucky home. Weep no more, my lady, 'cause tonight you won't have to sleep alone. Weep no more, my lady, 'cause I'm finally back in my old Kentucky home. Yes, I'm finally back in my old Kentucky home. Yeah. Kentucky,
It's Josh Mitchell. They can hear me from here. I don't know why I did that.
Lead it in.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Lead into it, Bob.
You know, it's funny. It's funny. I don't play on that song. I just sing a little bit on it. And I think about all those old, like, country music movies where everybody's sitting around not playing. They look all awkward. While, you know, like, Ernie Ashworth's up there singing
Or Ricky
something.
Nelson
and
sitting
all
by
these
the
people
fire.
are sitting there going,
This is
man,
no
I'm getting
hee-haw,
paid
that's for
union
sure.
scale. Ernie Ashworth. Look into that, folks.
Do we have any more questions?
Maybe. I'm enjoying the show.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I love this one. Caitlin Marie said she was just thinking the other night about the time you went down the hall to your classroom and grabbed your guitar.
Yeah.
And there's tornado warnings going on at the high school. They were all huddled in the hall, and you were playing your guitar and singing, and just, she said how much that counted.
Okay, y'all can't hear her. What she said was, Caitlin Marie, I'm a former student of mine, it sounds like, said she remembers one time when there was a tornado warning and everybody was out in the hallway, and I went and I kept a guitar in my classroom, so I went and grabbed a guitar and played, and it must have been memorable because she remembered it.
That's cool, man.
That is cool.
Your job was a lot more fun during tornadoes than mine was.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd forgotten that, so I don't even remember it. So I must have been trying to deal with the trauma myself through music.
We do think that sticking with people, and we don't like the word fan. That's
a creepy
That's
word.
for big. That's for Zach Brown. You know, he's got fans. We have friends.
I feel like we really know, like,
We know
pretty much
our
everybody
audience.
who likes us on Facebook and those kind of things.
And everywhere we go on tour, we actually text these people and share pictures of our kids with these people and get cards from. We make friends with folks, and that's so big to us because we are people. We like your story. You know,
well,
we like to know
we're trying to
people.
create a thank you economy here. You know, it's like we really do appreciate what people do for us. I mean, they make this lifestyle possible by coming to shows.
It's not really GoFundMe. It's Go Stream Us.
Yeah, go stream me.
Go stream me.
And if you could cook for us when we come to your town, that would be rad.
We'll eat about anything, as you can see.
You got another? Oh, you'll cook for us? Heck yeah, I'm down. Then we'll go listen to a bunch of cool old bluegrass records.
Right on.
Again, we are at the 615 Hideaway Live.
There's no telling where we could be.
Yeah,
we
well,
could be in the basement of Yazoo.
That wouldn't suck
We could
at
be in
all.
Portland.
No, we're not in the basement of Yazoo because,
We're sober.
yeah, I'm drinking water. It's the wrong kind of water, y'all. But anyway, we've had a blast, and hopefully we can do this again sometime. It wouldn't bother me a bit. We'd like to give a shout out to our families, and we hope everybody's safe at home. We'll be there. We'll be there before bedtime, and we continue to support us. Look, everything that's happened to us has been really grassroots, and we've been very independent throughout. Not necessarily by choice always, but I really do like the fact that we're kind of in control of our own destiny with your help. It sounds like a telephone.
It sounds like public radio.
Yeah.
And with your help, this old house will continue to be aired.
With your help, Jericho Woods won't have to go back to
Tonight
work.
on the World Cafe, Natalie Merchant again.
I'm sorry, God.
I
I
love
keep
Natalie
stomping his
Merchant, by the
pedals
way.
over here. Let's
Hit
play
that Wawa lick for me.
Let's play him one more song. You want to?
Yeah.
This is a song off our very first album called "Same Old Dirt." It had been off of iTunes and Spotify and all that, but I think it's getting ready to go back up for all of our old friends that are wondering where it was. A song called "Memphis." Essentially, this song was about a guy saying he had a girl who wanted to go to California, and he was like, "You know what? The Mississippi River is about as far as I'm going to go."
I really think it's about a guy going to Memphis and going, dry rub or wet ribs.
I think I'll stay. Anyway, here we go. Song called "Memphis."
Must have been a fool. Think she turned around. Might have bust to California, and it ain't slowing down. Said, come
here live on RFD-TV and 615 Hideaway live. It's been a blast.
Thank you all so much.
We'll see you again tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we would love to be back. And guys, check us out on social media. Go to iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, all of those things. Our videos are on YouTube. Continue to request our songs. Better now, especially on country radio. It's on their server. If you call and ask them for it, then if they don't play it, they're just being mean because it's there.
And don't forget CMT and GAC.
And hopefully we'll be coming to a town near you. Thank you all so much.